Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Some very interesting news I got now, and they have to do with Ukraine, little scuffle that is between Ukraine and Russia. Now, the first news that I got here, uh, they both come from the republicworld.com, and they're from April 23rd. And the first news that I got is Russia relocates a dozen elite troops from Mariupol towards East Ukraine. Report. Uh, now, will the Western mass media claims that the Mariupol fight is not over actually, and when the Russians said that they cleared everything and the only fight, the only opposition that remained is in the Azovstal steel plant, where about 2,000 people are trapped in the catacombs of Azovstal steel plant. The rest of the city is cleared of enemies, and they claim victory. The Western mass media has some doubts about that, and I read that, oh no, it's not true, it's still fighting and so on. Well, the fact that these guys are reporting this, that a dozen, elite troops from Mariupol go to relocate, is because the Azovstal plant is surrounded, the perimeter is cleared over there, they can't go anywhere. They got probably air defense or rockets who will shoot anything that comes over there or takes off from the plant. So those guys gonna be starving in the plant or gonna surrender or they're gonna do something in there inside. I don't know. But therefore they're encircled and extra troops now. They're obviously freed to go and take other assignments. Maybe take some days off, recuperate, rest, and some troops are sent to pointed assignments. I mean, if you have dozens of elite troops, I don't know what do you mean elite troops. It's like 12 people, or it's certain groups, 12 groups of people. I don't know how would you would call them. I don't want to call them battalions or anything, but I don't know the number. Nevertheless, I couldn't find in this either, in the report doesn't say how many people were released, like sent different assignments in the East Ukraine. If they're just 12, then they're probably gonna undergo a special operation, which means a very pointed one towards a very specific target. I'm not gonna send them to just go from the special forces are not sent to fight like wars like that unless it's the extreme circumstance. You send them for specific assignments with a specific goal, not an extended period of time. I don't know, it's like take care of someone, take care of some people, secure a small location, I don't know, free some hostages, things like this. Maybe these are, I don't know exact, I don't know the mission, obviously. So that's one piece of news, which anyway suggests to me that I was right in assessing that once the perimeter is secured, those guys are surrounded, the Russians will start to deploy the extra unnecessary military forces, special operation groups to different areas where needed and get some rest and rotate the fighting uh, combatants, the military, rotating the troops. So the other article that I have is saying that Ukraine accuses Russia of employing Syrian mercenaries, but not only Syrians, because it says here that Ukraine's National Security and Defense Council reiterated its accusations against Russia of employing at least 100,000 mercenaries from Syria and Libya. Could you figure out why from Libya? I can very easily, and from Syria as well. It says here, according to the Secretary of National Security and Defense Council, Alexei Danilov, the situation has turned dire, with Russian forces claiming to take over southern and eastern Ukraine. Meanwhile, Russia has beefed up its aggression in Donbas region with arbitrary bombings, as well as the Kharkiv region, one of the largest city in northeast Ukraine. So if this guy says this, uh, this thing has turned dire with Russian forces claiming to take over southern and eastern. So I thought the Russians were losing. I thought that the Russian were, Putin is, his reality is just different. He doesn't, what's his name? The Italian Prime Minister Draghi, Mario Draghi, said that it's useless to talk to Putin because he lives in an alternate reality. The same thing with the Austrian chancellor went over there and said it's useless to talk to Putin because Putin thinks he's winning. Now the mass media, Western mass media, claims the same thing. Putin is cuckoo. He really thinks he's winning. The same, what's his name, Boris Johnson, the British Prime Minister, said the same thing. Putin lives in an alternate reality. He really thinks he's winning. And now this guy from Ukraine says, well, it seems like the Russians are taking care of the eastern Ukraine, the southern Ukraine. That's not good, man. Now, which one is it? Now he can say that so he can get more aid from the West. That could be one reason why he's, oh my God, we're almost there, Now, let's go to the mercenaries. Well, someone's mercenaries could be someone else's volunteers, okay? Volunteers because they love Russia, or they love war, or they just come for other stuff. Could be both, could be, one or the other. I don't know. Now, why do they come? Do they come because they love Russia? Well, I think they might come because their countries were destroyed by the guys helping Ukraine right now, so they try to pay back something. Their country is being destroyed, like Libya for certain, and parts of Syria. So let's say Libya. Libya has, what am I here to do? That's a war in Libya as well. We got bombarded by NATO and all that. It's Gaddafi was taken care of. What are we going to do? Let's go and continue our new life, which is that. And on the other hand, we're going to fight people supported by our enemies. That could be another reason. So shitty lives over there as a result of these guys. And now they have a chance to maybe, get their hands or bullets on some of their enemies that ruin their countries. Could be money, obviously. Could that be another reason? And maybe, I don't think it's going to be any loyalty over there. I think it's money and the precarious life that they live over there. And some of them simply don't know anything else. What to do? It's just that. And it's easy money maybe for them, adventurous, many like that. Like people who go in, for instance, the French Foreign Legion. Why do you think those guys go? To defend Vive la France? No, they go over there for money and for citizenship, eventually, if they survive. And because they like adventure, some of them, they like that, what they do, they like that. Maybe too many movies, maybe they're just like that. I don't know. Nevertheless, this is with the Foreign Legion. So mercenaries, according to Danilov, about 100,000. I personally do not believe that a number to be even close to reality. 100,000 people is like what? Moving all Syria and Libya over there. Libya is what? I don't know what's over there. 5 million people is Libya or something. I don't want to, something like that. I don't want to talk like in Syria, how much the population of Syria? I don't know, from the top of my head. So nevertheless, if that's 100,000 people coming over there, I don't know exactly for what. Where will those people be used? Pushed forward for what? Is this like a Second World War? kind of I don't know, attack, with the whole front moving forward, with tanks, with airplanes, with batteries of cannons and people with automatic weapons and bayonets going forward. That's not Ukraine, but who knows? I don't think it's going to be anything like that, but I don't think at all, actually, there's going to be anything like that. I don't even believe there's going to be 100,000 people coming. But hey, you never know. That's a possibility. Nevertheless, uh, we'll find out. Well, thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. See you.